up, dudes? It's Gaz, and welcome back to the Warframe video. So, Baro should be here in the next, 2 minutes. So let's go check out what he's got and see that spawn animation. It is currently April 7th, the weekend of April 7th, and we're going to have a double credit weekend tonight. Or, rather, today. So make sure you stop by the live stream if you want to do some Prof Taker runs with me. Or just, do whatever you normally would do to farm credits. There's things like Void Storms and the Index. I actually was planning on just sleeping through the Baro video today and doing it a little bit later, but, well, I'm awake for some reason, so let's just do it anyway. At this point, I just don't have high hopes for him ever bringing a mod booster besides maybe the paid version for Tennokan Baro. So, yeah, let's just wait those last, 60 seconds, I guess, for Baro to appear. Some people are starting to appear over here. We got, I think that's a Saren. Yeah, that Saren skin that guy's using, I never really liked it personally. It's oh yeah, the bunny ears are back too. I should probably pick up those bunny ears. That Saren skin, I don't really like it, to be honest. And we still have another 40 seconds until Baro appears right where that Hildren is standing. So yeah, I'm not really having high hopes from him bringing a mod booster, but you know what he is definitely going to be having is some new ship decoration that you would have never thought could have ever existed, but here we go. So that's likely what he's actually going to bring this time. So, alright, last couple seconds, we got some, honestly, not that crazy a fashion frame. This is a pretty small turnout for Baro. I'm used to there being a ton of people. I guess there's a ton of people turning in ducats right now, and they'll probably show up in the next 20 seconds over here. There we go. Let's see what we got. Oh look, I predicted it, and it's not hard to predict or anything like that. The Karish's dinnerware is going to be for 110 ducats and 130,000 credits. Own the very dishware that the Orokin Executioner Karish ate his final meal from before becoming a meal himself, as chronicled by Drusus Levarian. Wait. I think I might have predicted this last night on stream. I said, okay, my prediction for tomorrow is there will be a Lavos Levarian decoration. I think this is from Lavos, so I actually totally called this yesterday. But yeah, just it's a decoration, so I'm not there is no mod booster, but there is Volt Prime relics, I guess. We're gonna do a item by item overview here. But yeah, it looks like a pretty terrible Baro from what I'm taking a quick peek at right here. Alright, so let's start with, actually I'll grab this too so we can just look at it in the ship. But yeah, no mod booster, guys. Alright, going every tab, remember this is the same on all platforms now. We got Voltaic Strike for melees, giving increased electric damage and status chance. We got Prime Chilling Grasp for shotguns, giving increased cold damage, good for viral builds. You got Combo Killer for the thrown melee, giving increased combo duration on kill with secondary weapon. It will reset the combo timer. Pretty much never used. And then Prime Bane of the Infested, increased rifle damage against Infested. For the appearance, we've got this stuff. Nothing that I'd really say is a must-have. The Fey Path, I think the Fey Path Ephemera is here every time, actually. There is a Wisp Immortal skin if you don't have this already. Maybe pick that up. And then for weapons, we got the Prisma Gorgon and the Galaxian Vandal. I don't think any of these have Incarnons, but there is that new Gorgon augment mod if you're interested in trying that out to petrify enemies. And then again, we have some miscellaneous stuff here with one of the main highlights being this Axie V8. But this is gonna have the Volt Prime Neuroptics, the Odinata Prime Blueprint, the Volt Prime Chassis, the Odinata Prime Systems Blueprint, and it actually does not have every Volt part. I thought this had every Volt part in it, but yeah, either way, he has an Axie V8. Isn't he supposed to have another relic usually? That's kind of weird, a little bit awkward. But yeah, as far as, must pick up stuff, I'd say nothing he has this week is a must pick up, actually. Voltaic Strike if you want to do a corrosive or an electric build or something on your melee. As I don't believe this one is farmable in game. I think the one that does that, yeah, I think it's isn't it high voltage and shell shock drop from infested salvage. This is I think this only comes from Baro. So if you don't have this, maybe pick it up. but the rest of this stuff, not needed. If you're doing like arbitrations, I guess get Prime Bane the Infested if you don't have it already for your Ogress. But yeah, a really terrible Baro as usual. He's very good at doing. He outdoes himself every week with how terrible his stuff is. And yeah, I totally predicted this this Lavos Levarian kitchenware. So let's go take a look at the kitchenware in our ship. Yeah, this is definitely. You know, I definitely wouldn't have like regretted sleeping through this Baro. But yeah, you know, it's not. I guess Baro's not the highlight this weekend. It's going to be the Devil Credit weekend. And us wondering when the Deviri release date will be. Okay, so I've got the, I need to remember what that thing's called. Let's go to our decoration area back here. And what is the name of that? I think it's like kitchenware something. Orbiter, decorates. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy these types of videos, even though, you know, it's not like he's going to bring anything good. Kitchenware. Plate. Levarian. The car is just dinnerware. I said kitchenware for some reason. What is this? Telemon Dance of Death? See, this is why I don't like decorations. I'll forget like what random obscure name they think of this stuff, and it'll just sit in my inventory and never get used. But let's see what we got here. I have no idea what this is going to be like. I don't know why this has to be 110 ducats. Alright, so there we go. I'm going to place it properly. So yeah, that's what you get from Baro. It is a plate with some cups and like bowls and stuff on top of it. It looks like something straight out of the Dormazone. Remember Dormazones? Those things on well, I guess it's gonna technically be the door of Deviri. The thing you can't even like start your game spawned into. It looks like it would fit right at home in the Dormazone, but not that anyone really is using the Dormazone anyway. So. Pretty underwhelming. You know, I don't think a lot of people really care about the lore as much in this game because it doesn't feel like DE even takes the lore seriously. So when you give me some obscure lore item for some Levarian from like 2 years ago, do you think I'm going to really be like, wow, I'm glad they added that. Is anybody going to be glad they added the Lavos plates? Yeah, like you could have had this thing already in this Dormazone as an included item and I wouldn't even noticed. So. Yeah, well, that's going to be your Baro. Hopefully you guys find it more useful than I do. It's one of the worst Baros ever. And there are those Volt Relics, technically, so if you need to get those Volt Relics, for whatever reason, you will have a relic with some of the Volt parts. So, yeah, I will see you on stream later tonight, guys. I'm probably just going to go back to sleep for a couple more hours. And yeah, we'll do some runs tonight with a Prop Taker and all that. You guys take it easy. I'll see you next time. Peace.